Hello everybody, happy Tuesday and welcome back to Noel's Big Family Life. If you are new, thank you so much for stopping by. I am Noel. We are a large family of 10 and we do all kind of cooking from scratch, vintage recipes, full day of meals, grocery hauls. I'm trying to think. I'm also on a weight loss journey, so we have Weight Loss Wednesday. We have just a big variety over here. And today though, we are bringing back Two for Tuesday. If you are new, you do not know what that is. If you have been around for a while, you know exactly what that is. It is where we collab with Large Family Love, Tiffany and Gary, and they are just wonderful, wonderful parents. They have a large family of beautiful children, and they do many of the same videos that we do. Today we are going to do our slider recipe. So what Two for Tuesday is where we take an idea. Maybe it's pancakes, maybe it's sandwiches, maybe it's soup, and you get a recipe from me and you get a recipe from her. And today we decided on sliders. So I believe she is doing a French dip slider, so you definitely want to go check that out. And we are doing BLT sliders on butternut squash buns. So make sure you stick around to check that out also. So more about Tiffany, you guys definitely, if you have not checked her out, you want to go check them out. They do many of the same videos as we do. They are on a tight budget. She does amazing, amazing cooking from scratch. And they do, like I said, pretty much the same thing. The only main difference in their family and ours is I would say there are two. One is we are bigger people. So we kind of show you big family life with older people, where there's still a lot of young people at their house. And so they show you more the life with the littles. So that's probably one of the main differences in our families. And then she does what's for lunch and shows a week of lunches for her husband and children. And those are great. I get great ideas from her. I do not. I do vintage Saturdays. So that's like probably one of the main differences. So definitely, if you love it here, you're gonna love it there. So go definitely check out Tiffany. It's all linked down below. I've got her channel and her video that she is doing for today, both linked in the description box. All right, enough chit chat. Let's go on and jump into a full day of meals. And make sure you guys, you give us a big thumbs up, Tiffany a big thumbs up, so we know that you guys want to see more of the Two for Tuesday and have us bring that back. All right, let's jump into it. Here was our breakfast and lunch today. All right, here is today's breakfast, modeled by Ronnie. Scrambled eggs. She's eating muffins and milk. Okay, today's kid lunches are just this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This is Ronnie. And they're all having the same thing. The sandwich just might vary. A yogurt, a salad kit. So this has croutons. For Ronnie, it's Thousand Island dressing. The others is all Caesar salads. And then the salad. And then you can see they're still melty. I put in some cookies in the oven this morning from meal prep, so that they've got some cookies too. And then she's got her vitamins. That's lunch. And I forgot, ice water is the drink. Go on and jump into starting the rolls. And we're gonna start the cake. And then I will hopefully get some of the family for you guys a little bit later. It's just me and Luke and Brooke right now. So let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do for the cake roll is we're going to spray the bottom of our pan and then line it with some parchment paper. Then you're going to spray the parchment paper as well. And we're gonna set that aside. In our mixer, we're going to add 3 eggs. And we're gonna beat those eggs until they are thick and in a lemon color. Also, you should go on and preheat your oven to 375 degrees. While that is beating, we're going to go on and sift together our dry ingredients. So we're going to start with 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and just sift that together. And then we'll go back over to our eggs, and once they are thick and lemon color, you're going to slowly add in your 1 cup of sugar. And you want to do that very slowly so that you do not deflate your egg mixture. Once you have all of your sugar in, then you are going to remove your bowl so you can stir in your hot water, 1/3 cup of hot water, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then you want to fold in your dry ingredients. And then you're going to go on and pour that into your prepared pan. And this is going to bake for about 15 minutes. While this is baking, you're going to go on and get a dishcloth or a tea towel, and you're going to sprinkle some powdered sugar on top of that. That's to keep the cake from sticking. And now this is ready when the cake comes out of the oven. And then here it is all done. And they say you know because it's spongy on top and the sides start to pull away. We're just gonna dump that right on our powdered sugar. Just peel this off. Like that. And then I'm gonna do a little more powdered sugar on top. Just try and make sure it doesn't stick to itself. And then while it's hot, we're going to go on and roll it. Just like that. And then let it cool just like that. And now we're going to move into the rolls. So we're going to start with 1 cup of milk. And I'm just going to put that on the stove on medium and then let it get to almost boil. Now we're going to move into the rolls. So we're going to start with 1 cup of milk, and I'm just going to put that on the stove on medium and then let it get to almost boil. Then I have this bag of steamable butternut squash. I'm just going to steam it just by following directions on the back in the microwave. Okay, then in a small bowl we're going to add 1/2 cup of warm water, and then we're going to add 4.5 teaspoons of yeast, or it says 2 packages. And just give that a little stir. And set that aside to do its magic. And then we got our 1.5 cups of butternut squash that we just did. We're just gonna smash that up. Next, we're gonna start with 5 cups of flour into our bowl. A half a cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, stir that up. The squash. And the scalded milk. I'm going to add the last cup of flour, but a half a cup at a time. Then all we're going to do is put some oil in our bowl and on our dough. And just kind of roll it in there so that it's all oiled. Keep it from sticking when it rises. And then we are just going to cover this. And we are going to put this in a warm spot to rise until doubled for 1 to 2 hours. Now we're going to make the filling. So we're going to start with 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin. I'm just using this one here. 1 tablespoon of sugar. We're just gonna beat that up. And we're gonna fold in fresh sliced strawberries, about a cup. Cake. Hopefully. Like I said, never made one of these before, so I'm not sure. But I think that's right. It's kind of breaking. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but we'll see what happens. Fill that with the filling. And then roll it back up. And push that strawberry in there. Okay. So that's what it looks like so far. And I'll just set it here. Like that. And it says chill this for at least an hour, so we're going and chill it, and then we sprinkle it with powdered sugar. Okay, so we finally got dinner and dessert, at least all the prepping part of it done. So it is about 1 o'clock here. So I'm gonna go on and spend some time with Luke, spend all this time in the kitchen, and then I will show you everybody and we'll all hang out after everybody's home from school, and then I can go on and finish dinner up and dessert. Okay, friends, we have an issue. So while I was up getting stuff, my dough was rising. It was gonna do great. I know it was. Luke grabbed orange soda and decided to add something to my dough. What did you add to my dough?
I added orange soda for some extra flavor. That's why we're making orange soda crust pizza. A new kind of pizza that we're making.
So, I will be stopping and just getting some kind of buns on my way home with Ash from the store. And we will not be doing the homemade buns today. I'm getting ready to go get Ronnie. I cannot tell you if these would have been good rolls or not. So, what you would have done is punch it down, which is what I was coming in to do. And then you would divide it into different rolls and pop it, let it rise again, and then pop it in the oven. So if you want to give that a try, go on and give it a try. This is my life with Luke. It just is what it is. So you know, I'm gonna just stop and get some buns, like I said, and we'll throw together the sliders real quick tonight because I do not have time now to make some more homemade dough. And some of you are gonna say, don't you punish him or whatever. He doesn't get it, and he was trying to help, and as you just saw, he doesn't think he did anything wrong. He just wanted to try a new flavor, add some spice to it. So there's really no punishing involved in that kind of stuff before anybody asks. It's just, you just gotta roll with it. It's kids. Kids will be kids, and I like that he tries to be in the kitchen. He just doesn't understand the difference between helping me and destroying it. He just doesn't get it. So anyway, life with Luke. So now I'm just gonna use some regular old slider buns. I'm gonna run and get those, like I said, when I pick up Ash, we'll pass a Kroger. I'll run in and grab them real quick. But I gotta go get Ronnie, so I'll be back. Okay, so Luke, I told him he ruined it, and he's like, you did not, I made it better. So I'm gonna go on and finish it and cook it up with it in it. So people can try it, I guess. I don't know. And quick update about the family after we, what's going on where everybody is right now. Let's go on though real quick and divide this into some rolls, and I'll let it rise and then I'll bake it. So here we go. We're gonna just take it. I'm gonna put it in small ones though. You never know. Maybe he created some fabulous new something, who knows. Roll them into balls. And just kind of tuck them under. And let them double up in size. So here they are. We're gonna let them go on and double in size. Okay, so I went to go get Ronnie, and the bus hasn't even been to the school yet. It's running late. So she's still at school. Then Ash said she wanted to stay over for an hour. So she's still at school. And then Katie messaged me and said I'm going back to Grand's for a little bit. So she's at my mother's. So that's where everybody is. Okay, so here are these orange rolls, and I'm gonna throw these in the oven. 350 degrees until they're browned on top. All right, surprisingly enough, the rolls did not turn out that bad. You really can't even tell or taste it at all, so I'm going to go on and use them. Crazy as that is. So let's go on and make the bacon real quick. I need to throw that in, and then we'll also go on and make the home fries. So we'll go do that real quick. So here are the rolls now that they're done. And this is the one. I even had my son try it too. They're so soft and moist. And you can't tell. All right, so I'm gonna start with this pound of bacon. I'm just gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees. And it'll take about a half hour. Okay, I'm gonna let Kate try one of these live so you guys can see. She just got home. How is it for real? So when I was making the dough and it was about ready to be done, I was about ready to punch it down. Your brother came in and said, I added an ingredient. He added orange soda. But you don't taste it at all, do you? You really would never know if I didn't tell you.
Probably.
And they're made of, no, they're yellow because they're also made of butternut squash.
Oh. Well.
And you don't taste that either. It tastes just like bread. Very good. I highly recommend making these, guys. They're super soft. And they're great consistency. They're really, really good. She just got home from school and changed into her jammy pants. Like, I am done. Well, I'm visiting with my mother, like I told you. Then we come in here, and it is like teenage room crazy. Brick's side is nice and neat. Ash's side, not so good. But there she is. She is my non-stop goer. She never quits. She's hiding her head. Not to be seen. You'll see her at dinner. And Brooke is computering.
Hello.
What you got, baby? What, honey?
He's telling you he's sticky.
Are you sticky? Do we need to wash your hands because you ate a sucker? All right, let's go wash. As you can see, my house is a mess. I did not clean today because I did some baking and I just spent some time with the kids. Well, you need to wash them first. Get over here. So let me wash his hands real quick and then I'll see if I can find Ronnie. There goes Ronnie. And she is in this messy room on the computer with her friend. Do you have homework?
No, actually.
No? Whoa.
I got it all done during our study hall.
And this is, the new quarter has begun and she had fabulous grades. As always, Miss Honor Roll. Alright, so they all made honor roll. They all either get straight A's or A's and B's. So I'm always so proud of them because that's all on them. I do not push school on anybody. In fact, they tell them all the time, when you're ready, I want you to homeschool. I would love to have you all home, but they want to go. They want to do their own thing and they take full responsibility for all their school. Always have. If they need help, we're here. If it's a big project, we're here. But typically they ask each other for help. And Kate, when's your quarter over? She's grabbing another roll. It's over when?
It's done.
And how are your grades?
All A's and a B.
All A's and a B? Woo-woo! And this is second year college for her. So, all A's and a B, plus single mom. That's pretty awesome. They're awesome. What can I say? My kids are the bomb. All right, so next we need to throw together these potatoes. So let's do that super quick. Okay, so for the potatoes, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut them up. We got a Theo talking. Just cut them into fry shape. And set them aside. I'll try and do it this way so you can see what I'm doing. I keep cooked potatoes. You boil them, steam them, whatever it is you want to do. I cook them and I keep them in my fridge at all times so that I can throw home fries together, potato salad. I've said this numerous times. That is a huge thing to me. We do so many potatoes, and as soon as these are gone, I will boil some more and get them thrown in the oven. In the fridge. The main secret to potatoes and storing them in the fridge is you do not want to cover them at all. So see, I just put this bowl in just like this, and I leave it uncovered just like this, and they will stay. If you cover them, they're going to turn mushy and gross. And just leave them just like that, and they stay for a good like 4 or 5 days. And then you can put these in the oven if you want, or I love my air fryer. I'm a huge air fryer lover. And all I am doing is I'm going to add some seasoned salt. to this. And some everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. And then I am just going to put these in the air fryer at 350 degrees, and I will cook these for about 20 minutes. I'm going to go on and make the rest of these potatoes, but I'll do it the exact same way. Okay, I'm going to go on and slice up a tomato from the garden. I'm going to slice up a few of them actually, so that they are ready when it's time to top the sliders. Okay, and then here I just cut the tops off all the buns that we made, and you can see they're just so soft and flaky. They're just really, really good. And then I'm going to cover half of them with cheese because some will like cheese and some will not. Alright, and now these are covered with bacon, and I'm going to go on and put these back in the oven just for a few minutes just to melt the cheese real good and just kind of crisp the buns and warm them up again. And this is done. It smells like bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. I'm going to just top this with some lettuce, just shredded lettuce. And then I'm going to top it with tomato that we just sliced up. Doing it one-handed, it's sticking a little bit. And then I'm just going to set those back on top. Just like that. And then do that with the rest of them. This is what they look like all done. And I did cut them so you can see how good that looks. And now to finish the cake. Just cover it with powdered sugar on the top. I went ahead and cut it in half because I wanted us to see what it looks like on the inside. That is so pretty. So that's what the slices will look like. In fact, I'll probably just go on and slice it. Okay, so here is dinner. We have the sliders, the BLT sliders, corn on the cob, home fries, and dessert is the cake roll. Okay, so my beautiful husband is trying all the dinner for you guys. Live, telling you what he thinks of it all.
These apple slices lack a little flavor.
Haha.
They would make really good French fries.
Try the BLT slider. Okay, he's nervous because I did tell him what happened. I told you guys. I messaged him.
Oh, I'm not nervous, but they do look a little more orange than I expected.
They're very good, actually. I would definitely make them again. I don't hope they'd turn out the same without the orange. This is big for him. He doesn't like to eat on camera.
Not really, no.
Are they pretty awesome?
Yeah, they're really good.
All right, I'll let him eat that bite before he tries the cake. All right, now he's gonna try the cake, and then we're gonna do dinner. You always love dessert.
It's like a strawberry shortcake and a roll.
I'm very proud of it. I've never made one, like I said before, a cake roll, and I think they turned out so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with all of it.
You did good. Now I'm going to eat, and you guys do whatever you want.
All right, there you have it. We're going to go on and wrap this up. Don't forget to run over and check out Tiffany over at Large Family Love. Tell her Noel sent you and subscribe. And don't forget to give a big thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. I'll see all of you tomorrow for Weight Loss Wednesday. Bye, everybody.